Good morning. Welcome to Qigong. Getting my frame right. This nice light coming in today. What a sunny, beautiful sunny morning, albeit cold here in the Twin Cities. So I hope this practice, this moment finds you well. Perhaps you spent some time with loved ones or family, or perhaps not. Either way, glad to be landing here with you this morning. So let's begin to turn towards our focused awareness, embodied presence. If you'd like to rock on the feet, just noticing the contact with the floor. As you begin to inhale through your nose and exhale out your mouth. Feet are about shoulder width apart, spreading the toes wide, finding good contact with the floor as you settle into stillness. Knees are slightly bent, tailbone drops into the earth. You can roll your shoulders back, maybe shake them out a little bit as you let the arms hang and dangle. A little space in the armpits. Pulling up through the crown of the head, tailbone relaxed into the earth. Feeling your strength, the center of your gravity circulating through your core. The sea of Qi, lower dantian, just below the belly button. We bring our breath here as we soften into presence, into our felt and embodied experience. We inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. And when you're ready, you can begin your gentle arm swings. Clearing and warming, we continue our breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Returning to stillness, allowing our awareness to notice any areas of tension, just bringing our breath there, touching it with our presence, relaxing, and a gentle twist. And returning again to center. Arms to the side, we swing in front and behind. And we'll let our arms fall into the side of our body when we're ready. And our final arm swing. Again, returning to stillness, our center. Let's bring our awareness into our neck and head as we inhale and exhale, pulling up through the crown, warming up the neck. We'll look over our shoulders, feeling that spaciousness in your cervical spine, lengthening the tailbone to the earth, reaching towards the sky with the crown. We'll keep this length as we do our arches. So if we're drawing a rainbow with the crown of the head, reaching up, ears to shoulders. Chin is slightly tucked as we move into our full circles. I like to support my head. I feel like most people could use a little support, but it's up to you. And reverse when you're ready. Turning to center, let's move into our shoulders. Nice, big, juicy rolls back with our breath. Inhale and exhale. And reverse. And shake it out. 3 staccato breaths. Shake it out again. Nice long arms. We'll move into our circles. Simple care for our joints. And the other side. And reverse. Coming into our wrists. So we glide through the movement, soft and supple, releasing synovial fluid. And we're going to open and close the fingers gently, articulating all those joints in the fingers and the hands, the many bones, letting them move softly. On your next exhale, we're going to clap the hands together. And we'll bring this warmth, the palms of the hands to the lower back, massaging the kidneys, the hips, the glutes, the sacrum. Let the hands rest here on the lower back. Inhale and exhale. Tucking the tailbone slightly as you inhale, expanding the lower back into your hands. And then we're going to circle around the waist. Hands on the hips. We're going to move into our pelvic tilts. Inhale and exhale. Small circles. And reverse. And then large circles. Reverse. And we'll move into our horse stance, wider stance. warm up the mid and upper back. A little gentle twist. The tailbone all the way through the crown of the head as we look over the shoulders. You can push away from the knee with the hands, give you a little more leverage. And seeing how strong your legs can feel in this deeper squat. You may find you'll get some spinal adjustments. My lower spine just adjusted. In this mindful and careful way that we warm our spines up. Returning to center, closing the stance a bit, pulling the belly button into spine, supporting your lower back, flat back. Swaying your spine like a river, just taking your time, feeling the connection through the feet, through the groin, that connects to the lower back, all the way up through the crown of the head. And then we'll return to center and just take a moment before you dive the crown of the head towards the earth, hinging at the waist, knees soft. And then shaking your head or swaying the spine. Whatever feels good to you, letting your body move as it wants to. Releasing the hands, bending your knees, slowly rolling up, moving into our spinal breathing. Inhale and exhale, rounding the back. Moving from the core. One more breath. Relaxing the hands, we'll throw it back a couple times. Bringing the knees together. As we meticulously move through the body, all these little parts of the body that are so important to the whole. We take care and be mindful, keeping it at our attention. We'll massage and tap the knees. And the other side. It's really feeling into this simplicity of this touch in this moment. Nothing else to do but be here right now, turning towards yourself. Come into the ankle so it's available, if it's available to you. Lifting the leg as we balance through the lower dantian. Really letting that ankle hang as we circle, releasing tension, softening through the ankle joint, through the feet. And really shake it out. On the other side. And circle. And come through our bicycle legs. And the other side. And coming into our stepping lightly. Inviting this playful, free-flowing movement to allow us to step out of our habit energy, our rigidity, our habitual mind as it's structured through our physical body. Inviting any spontaneous sounds to erupt, to move forth, feeling free with our breath, our voice. And we'll return to center. We're going to inhale and exhale with a clap into our stance. Hands come to the eyes. Massaging around the eyes and the face, and the ears, scalp, tapping if you'd like. And then coming down the neck, the shoulders. Throat, maybe open and close the jaw gently a few times down the chest. Cupped palm around the belly. So we're moving up your right side, across the center, and down your left side in the direction of digestion. Tapping as vigorously as you can tolerate. Hang out here a little bit longer today, really stimulating the intestines, the internal organs. They might be a little overtaxed if anybody's been overeating lately. So to give them a little extra love, invigorating, energizing. And then we'll smooth it out. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Letting the hands rest here, palm over palm. In the lower dantian, the sea of Qi. Releasing the hands, moving into our detox practice, rattling the bones. Tapping your heels against the floor if you'd like. A little extra vibration up through the bones. And coming to stillness. We're going to wash down our bodies now. Inhale, palms of the hands, gathering fresh chi, the light of the universe pouring through the crown of your head. Washing down the body with your breath, your presence, your hands. Melting down through the legs, out the feet, and into the earth. This wave of relaxation, softness, release. And on your next exhale, bringing the hands palm over palm into your lower dantian. Just resting here for a moment, coming home. Ending with our 10 full body swings. We inhale and exhale. And let's return again to the lower belly, palm over palm. And stepping out of your stance when you're ready to shake things out a little bit, do whatever you need to do to take care. We're going to move now from clearing and warming to our transformational practice, the inner alchemical practice, 6 healing sounds, and the inner smile. So when you're ready, we're going to inhale as we shift the weight to one side. We'll step mindfully into our shoulder width stance. Exhale, tailbone into the earth, knees bend. Inhale up the spine, roll the shoulders up and back, crown of the head reaching towards the sky. This will slightly tuck your chin, and just being mindful that in any of these adjustments, you aren't feeling a tightness or a tension, but you're landing into this position, the soft relaxation in the joints. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Inviting this relaxation, the lightness, the quality of a smile to be present, to be known, to be felt into the eyes. Inviting this presence into the face, the mouth, letting the tongue feel the lightness of this smile, relaxing down the tongue into your heart, into the solar plexus, the diaphragm, all the way into the lower belly, the sea of Qi. Feeling the tailbone relax with this smile, feeling the perineum, the rectum, the whole pelvic bowl release and relax. While feeling supported by the strength in your legs, the hamstrings, the quads, this base that allows the torso to hang gently, the tailbone relaxed, free, not being held. Feeling the strength in that lower belly. So we reorient ourselves into our core. So letting the mind rest. Bringing the rest of the body online. Felt sense of this relaxation in the body and the eyes. We'll begin our 10 ping cheese. So we inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Roll those shoulders forward, leading with the elbows, crossing the left and right side of the brain, left and right side of the body. And we're going to come into our lungs, landing here, closing your eyes, looking inside, smiling into your lungs. The felt sense of your lungs as you touch it with your presence. And just noticing, allowing that focus of the mind to fine tune your presence. You're noticing, you're feeling into the lungs. Allowing, receiving whatever is here. You don't follow a thread or move into a story or a memory. If you find yourself doing that, just releasing it, let it fall to the earth, and just returning to the noticing of sensation. Allow it to be here, to be felt and seen. This presence, this softening of any structures of sadness or grief held in the body, held in our mind, or frozen in time and memory or story. We let that go. As this melts away, feeling the presence of true nature, courage, showing up to this moment. The discerning energy of metal, the refining, knowing what is life giving and what is not. And feeling the courage to be present with that. The healing sound for the lungs, the metal element is Xia. We'll say this in a burst. We inhale. Xia. 3 times together. Xia. 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 3 ping cheese. Roll those shoulders forward. Landing again. Holding space with our lungs. Thanking your lungs today. Thanking the metal element. We'll move now from metal to water. Hands come around to the backside of your body, closing your eyes and smiling into your kidneys today. Inviting the quality of water to be known and present in the body. We soften and move away from our fixing or doing energy. If we notice ourselves fixing or doing, I often find it's sort of a projection into the organ or kind of um, not receptive, right? So the opposite of receptive is that sort of doing. I'm going to get in there and do something. So we soften, listen, we show up. There's a simplicity to this presence, to this awareness. Showing up for ourselves in this most intimate level. As we digest and soften into our kidneys, feeling these structures of fear softening, physically in the body, inviting it to soften in our minds, our memories, anything that's frozen in time, repetitive loops of our story, letting that fall away. And in this presence, we lean into the spaciousness that allows this quality of wisdom, that inner peace or tranquility, calm. Healing sound for the kidneys and the water element is chui. So we're going to inhale as we massage, exhale, chui, 3 times. Chui, chui, chui. 3 ping cheese. Roll those shoulders forward. Letting the hands rest here on your kidneys. Thanking your kidneys today, thanking the water element, the qualities of water coming into creation cycle. We'll move from water to wood, hands to the right side of your rib cage. And closing your eyes, I'd like you to smile into your liver today. Just taking your time to land here gently, like you're floating into the liver. A soft breeze landing here. Every time we land here, we're moving into our gentle curiosity, showing up without an agenda or a story, committed to this practice of opening to the truth. And finding that truth felt into our most intimate organs, our internal structure, the foundation of showing up in this way in the world and to the people that we love, surround us. Touching your liver with this gentle awareness, this presence. Feeling any structures of anger or frustration held in your body, in your structure, in your physical structure, or held in your mind, frozen in time and memory or story, a sense of self attached to anger or frustration. Allowing it to soften, relax, and let go. In this inner spaciousness, we let go of this constriction, clutter of our mind, our stories, opening to these qualities of reality, of kindness, generosity. Come forward to be felt and seen. And the healing sound for the liver is sure. Begin with the backs and the hands together in a loose fist. We inhale, nice stretch up. Exhale, bending forward, sure. Pressing the elbows into the rib cage. releasing the breath with the hands before we begin again. 3 times. Sure. 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 3 pink cheese. Roll those shoulders forward, leading with the elbows. And then letting those hands rest here again in your liver. Thanking your liver today, thanking the wood element. We'll move now from wood to fire, hands coming to your heart, gently landing here as we smile into our hearts. Committed to this intimate relationship with the truth held in our feeling organs here. Showing up to whatever may still be resonating, these echoes of our structures of hatred or bitterness, interwoven into our stories, our sense of identity, our egos, softening and letting it go with each exhale. And in this presence, this softening, inner spaciousness in the heart, revealing this quality, this ground of our true nature of reality, this love. Noticing this quality, the quality of love as it lives into your heart. The healing sound for the heart is ha. So we inhale. Ha. 3 times. Ha. 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 3 pink teas. Rolling those shoulders forward. And resting here, holding in the heart. Thinking your heart today. Gratitude for the heart. We'll move now from fire to earth, hands coming to the left side of your rib cage and smiling into your spleen and stomach today. Landing here gently. We always return to our commitment to this presence, to this truth. We find ourselves wandering or feeling antsy or bored, just noticing that. And returning towards this felt sense, the truth and presence. This awareness softening these structures or felt sense, holding anxiety, worry, or overthinking. And as these structures melt away, this inner spaciousness revealing this quality of reality of our nature, this basic trust. We are a part of this whole thing, showing up to ride the wave of the now. The healing sound is who. We do this just one time. We inhale, right palm to sky, left palm to earth. Exhale as you twist at the waist. Inhale, hold the breath for a count of 10, and then exhale. Whoo. One time together. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and hold. Whoo. Three ping cheese. Roll those shoulders forward. And then resting here in the spleen and stomach. Thanking the earth element, the spleen and stomach. Let's move into our integration. Triple burner. Inhale, exhale with a gentle ah. Returning to the lower dantian, palm over palm. And then when you're ready, shaking it out, releasing, moving the body in whatever way it needs to move, taking care of yourself. And now we'll shift into our 18 movements. Sure by sure Qigong. Our cultivation and storage practice. So when you're ready, we'll inhale, shifting the weight. Exhale, let's step out mindfully, landing in your stance. Tailbone drops into the earth. Inhale up the spine, rolling the shoulders back, letting them hang. A little space in the armpits. Softening into your breath. Crown of the head pulling towards the sky. Chin will tuck slightly. And tailbone releases. So when you let the core relax, you'll generally find your legs need to engage a little more, holding that space, holding that structure so that the spine can hang. And the strengthening in the legs, this practice is good for our moving through the world, for the reality of gravity. Breath is expanding through the core, as we talked about, through the nose, softening through the tongue, the lungs, the diaphragm, down into the lower belly. We inhale and exhale, feeling this gentle pumping, this rhythm of the breath, and allowing it to move freely. A smile in our eyes. We're going to move into waving hands by the lake. We inhale and exhale. And just being gently curious what it's like to move through our practice from our center, originating and dwelling in that lower dantian, our limbs emanating from the core. Let's transition now to hand or opening the heart at the top of the mountain. We inhale and open, exhale and relax, being gentle and with our shoulders. And let's move into swinging the rainbow, palms to the sky as the weight shifts. And we'll transition now, parting the clouds to look at the sky. Just taking your time with this gentle squat, moving through the breath in the lower belly. We exhale to center, coiling silk or silk floating on air. And coming back to center, rowing across the big lake. Bringing our awareness to this interplay between structure and integrity in the structure, and softness and relaxation of the muscles, the nervous system. And returning to center, raising the sun. And we'll move now into gazing at the moon. Feet stay planted. Feeling that connection between the feet all the way through this gentle twist as we look over the shoulder. Moving back to center, fists at the waist, rustling the lotus leaves. Hands wave like clouds. We shift the weight from side to side. Relaxing the hands, we'll step to the side now, scooping the ocean. Staying present to the simplicity of the practice, staying in the lower belly. And we'll move to the other side now. And coming through, playing with waves. And we'll step through. And coming through again, dove spreads its wings. And breathing through to the other side. I'm returning to center, a loose fist at the waist. Dragon emerges from the sea. And we'll breathe now into wild geese taking flight. If it's available to you to come up on the tippy toes. And let's move into our windmills. And then reverse when you're ready. Returning to center, walking on clouds, or stepping and bouncing a ball. Opposite foot rises to the opposite hand. Staying grounded in that lower belly. Reorienting, integration, three-dimensional, feeling, breathing, living in the flow. Returning to center, we're going to gather the fragrance of the earth. We reach in, inhale, pulling up the spine, exhale, relaxing into the lower dantian. Two more times. Palm over palm, resting here. Gathering all of this chi, this life force you've cultivated in your practice today, drawing yourself in to the lower belly, into that point of light or that chi ball in the sea of chi. And we seal this in, moving around the belly, small circles to large, to the edges of the belly, and then we'll reverse that, large to small. Placing your hands at your heart. If you'd like to step out of your stance, you can, but thanking yourself for showing up to your practice today, for showing up to our Sangha, our community, and spreading the hands, sharing the merit of this practice with our loved ones, our families, our communities. We share the merit of this practice with our larger human community, all humans on the planet, particularly those that are suffering the hands of war, violence, oppression. We also share the merit of this practice with those that are the hands of war, violence, and oppression. We share the merit of this practice with the planet Earth, with all sentient beings, with all that exists in the cosmos, this vast, dynamic, creative, flowing, ever moving, ever changing now. We bring this large universe without into the small universe within, into our chi ball, our point of light, raising the left hand and open palm, right hand a closed fist. We bring yin and yang together and vow to this practice and to all the teachers that shared this wisdom before. And thank you so much for joining me. It's always a pleasure to practice with you. And I hope that you're having a great weekend. As always, you can click the link below, and these sessions are freely given. We freely receive. If you're moved to give, click the link and put my name in the teacher box. It truly does help me to keep offering this practice with you. So I hope you're well, and we'll see you next week. As always, you can join us sorry, my brain just blanked. Every Wednesday at Common Ground in person. And I think I blanked because I was just thinking that next week, actually, my son will be going through a surgery. He's getting his tonsils removed. And so I won't be able to join you on Friday, but hopefully the next Friday. So I'll put that all up. I'll work on getting the place cards up so you'll understand what is happening. I hope you're all well and take care. I'll talk to you soon.